Hello, welcome back to Share Talk. I'm Matt Brown. I am joined by Francesco Gardin, who is the CEO and Chairman of Clear Leisure PLC. Francesco, thank you very much.
Good morning to you.
For joining us here today. Now, lots of updates, lots going on. It's been a busy few months for Clear Leisure, and I think it's a good chance to update shareholders on what's going on with regards to the company. Legal disputes. Can you just give us an update and cover what's happening there?
Yeah, basically, if you want to use a metaphor, when we arrived, we found the house pretty messy, so we started to tidy it up, and we found in some boxes some surprises, and so we had to understand what was in the box, do our legal due diligence, and now we are finally positioned to go ahead and basically try to claim funds which we believe shouldn't have been taken or should be returned to the company.
Good stuff. With regards to Mediopolis, is an outcome for the legal dispute, is it more favourable to lose or win at this point?
Okay, the Italian legal system is quite reliable, although not very efficient time-wise. So had you the choice, you wouldn't go to litigation in the Italian system. But knowing that, we try to position ourselves in such a way that in either case we would be with a positive outcome. So if we win our litigation, basically we go back to where we were and we'll start to realize the assets and develop the assets. If we will lose our appeal, we just have this secure first charge on the land, which sooner or later, and we're talking hopefully of months, will be assigned to us, and then we start the development project. And 50 hectares or 125 acres along a highway in the most populated and most rich part of Italy is an asset.
And if you have the first charge over the land, will you have any charge over the Sardinian villas?
No, but that has never been a strategic asset. It's been instrumental in the past, before we joined the board. Of course, if we will win the case, we have already negotiated the acquisition of the debt, bank debt, at a very aggressive discount, and we will take advantage of that.
And as you said, if you do win, what is the plan to develop the asset?
We have asked a group of experts to evaluate what are the options, because the theme park with a 450 million euros investment maybe was an opportunity 15 years ago. Today I will be very careful in pursuing this line of development. So we have other options which we are exploring, including care homes in a very complex infrastructure, taking advantage. There is a nurse school in a nearby town, and that's a place which is reachable between Turin and Milan within 40-45 minutes.
And you'll extract value for these assets via rental income? Would that be the case?
By probably joining with a company in the sector, and we had recently a meeting with the local authorities, and they are fully supportive because this would create job opportunities. So we have all the important partners in the territory which are backing us.
And another question from shareholders is, when will you get ownership of Underland?
Again, this is one of the surprises we found. This was another box. We had recently a visit of the site, and I must say that I hadn't been there for a long time, and I found it quite impressive. So we are really rushing to get finally a deal. And the most exciting part is the 7,500 square meters of indoor infrastructure, which has been left there since 2012, which can accommodate 2,500 people, where it could be an all year-round entertainment site, which will basically also increase the revenues of the water park.
And GeoSim, can you just give us an update of where you are currently with that and what the plans are, or the potential plans for GeoSim?
My background is in IT. I've been teaching IT at university for 30 years, so that's something which I can assess in terms of the value of technology, and in my view is still the best technology for 3D modeling of cities in the world. There are some exciting developments there, also combining this technology with AI techniques to make faster and cheaper the process of data fusion from airborne pictures to street view picture with lasers, and if this goes in the right direction and they can raise the right funds, then the ability to develop new cities within budgets which will be well below $1 million will be exceptional.
And are there any plans to spin off this asset, or do you want to keep it as a core asset within?
Well, I mean, if these are the opportunities, maybe we want to follow some rounds which are currently being discussed in the United States, in Hong Kong. Otherwise, the value of the asset will hopefully increase, and then we will be in a position to decide what to do with the asset.
Good stuff. And with regards to legal disputes, what kind of time frame? When do you think they'll finally be resolved and you can focus on dealing with the assets that you have?
Yeah, I would expect the first outcomes to be within the next 6 months. But again, we're dealing with two factors, with the other party and the Italian courts and the UK courts also. So, I mean, we hope we'll be in a position to give some updates sooner than later.
So the legal issues to one side, looking ahead, let's say to 18 months, 2 years, where do you expect Clear Leisure to be?
I would expect the company to be in a position to make decisions on what to do, rather than being forced to do things because of constraints. So in an ideal world, I like to see the company sitting on assets which can be disposed if we think that's appropriate, and also look at opportunities, because we shouldn't forget that we have a large base of shareholders, and we have 60 million pounds of tax losses which can be utilized, and that there are opportunities, and we have shareholders who will be prepared to back us if we think that there are opportunities which can be taken.
Well, good. Well, good luck with, as I say, with all the legal issues, and sounds like a very exciting future beyond that. But in the meantime, Francesco Gardin, CEO of Clear Leisure PLC, thank you very much for joining us here on Share Talk.
Thank you.